What's going on, YouTube? We are back again, Couples Corner,
Part two.
and this is part 2 of our experience in New York. But before we get to it, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you put that notification bell so you know when we are about to post or when we do post. So, we're getting right back into it, y'all. So, if you didn't see our last video, please go watch part 1 because you won't understand this part. So, we was basically talking about our trip in New York. And we...
One of the snacks from Delta that we just got.
Delta?
Sorry, United.
United. So, we were on Friday. So, we did Friday and Saturday already. So, now we're on Sunday. And until Tuesday. So, basically, what we did on Sunday. We were supposed to go to brunch. And a series of events happened. It was a bad day.
Not a horrible day.
Not horrible, but
things that derailed.
The crazy dog that we talked about. Guess what? The dog escaped, and his brother had to go all around the neighborhood looking for it. And
took the do-rag off. He was
took the do-rag off and was mad. He was
done.
mad, bro. That's just like if your child runs away and you have to find them. He was upset. The dog was scared. Like, you in trouble, right? Like.
And then, so after a good 20 minutes or whatever, so that situation happened. He got the dog safe in the house. He was like, you know what? We'll just switch to my vehicle because we was gonna go into his car.
But now we just switched to the Tahoe. So we were gonna still go, but we wasn't gonna make it because like his cousin had to go on a flight, so we wasn't gonna make it in time. So then we made a detour to a nasty restaurant that his other brother suggested. And when we got there, they was out of oxtails. It was a Jamaican restaurant. They were out of oxtails. They were out of everything. Jerk chicken. Nothing I wanted. So I had to get some kind of barbecue chicken thing, whatever. It was okay. Mediocre. But my thing is, I want to know how y'all getting these 5 motherfucking stalls. Unless that was just one person, or if the person that worked there put 5 stalls, because I was just like, why?
His attitude was 5-star.
Yeah, he was nice. He was really nice. But other than that,
it's just think about it. We sitting there, eat the food, and my other brother, he was in the car because he was still upset. So he finally came inside. He sat. He started to get hungry, so he went up the block to Cherry Valley, which is a deli, one of the many delis that we have in New York and Long Island. So we eat our food, and I'm like, I'm not impressed with the food, but I ate because I was hungry.
I didn't even know you wasn't impressed because you kept eating.
I was hungry.
Okay.
Because I had the brown stew gravy, brown stew chicken.
Didn't they get this man some fried chicken and pour some barbecue sauce on it like that was supposed to?
And when you have chickens, when it's chicken's out for long, and it's not as crispy,
it tasted like it was like out for a while. He said.
And the barbecue sauce didn't really help at all either.
It's a shame.
So we was disappointed. Mm-hmm. My mother said that my father was gagging on the rice because it was dry. Said it was terrible. So after that, we decided to go to Times Square because I was like, okay, one of these days we got to go to Times Square because this is the middle of our trip and we need to. She needs to be able to go somewhere.
$20 a person.
Long Island Railroad.
$20 a person.
Long Island Railroad.
20. So, I think maybe I'm just cheap, but $20 a person.
It's a round trip. So
$20 a person. I'm cheap. I guess I'm cheap.
So just before, I remember it being like $8 to $9. So for us, it was like $41 for both of us. Round trip.
So when we got there,
it looked so different. I didn't know where to go.
This train station is like a new world. Like people laying on the ground. Like,
and then I told her that.
I didn't. But see, I didn't want to assume because every time I assume something that I see on the movie, Mark is like, "Yeah." So I didn't say nothing. And then I got there, and I'm like, yo, this is how the train station be looking on the movie. People be trying to talk to you. People be trying to ask you for money. No. So, mind you, he like, I'm never letting you go nowhere by yourself because you're in a whole other state, and I don't trust you. So even if I want to go to the bathroom, he was like, I'm going to stay right here.
And I did. I stood right there.
Right here outside the door. So we walking. We walking through Times Square. Everybody, you gotta be an entrepreneur in New York. If you're not, you gotta be like rich or something because you're not gonna make it basically. So everybody was entrepreneurs. Everybody got their own little business going. We walking down the street. Somebody asked Mark to promote their CD, and he like, give us a donation, brother. Da, da, da. This nigga pull out a whole lot of money. I'm like,
not me.
Everybody, the nigga that was doing the CD,
yeah.
Everybody didn't already gave you some money, nigga. Like that. Then we walked by this the infamous area where everybody's selling fake purses and shit. The lady had like some fake Louis, fake Gucci, blah blah blah. And no, I'm not snitching because it was cops all over the place, so they don't care either, I guess. So they had the little people drawing the pictures. Of course, the first thing I do is to go into a souvenir shop. Because I had to hook my peoples up.
We was in there for a
minute forever. Because I was trying to find the right gifts for people. Because I'm just a nice person sometimes.
And then we couldn't find the right size.
And then we couldn't find the right size for certain shirts. It was a lot. And then the dude was on my ass. And I'm like, bro, I will come to you when I'm ready. Like, I don't know if it was a race thing. I don't know what it was. But he was just like, you need help? You need help? No! I didn't ask you for help.
I know Ramadan started.
Or he was probably hungry. He was probably hungry though, because he said he hadn't ate all day.
Yeah.
So he's probably like, "Can y'all hurry up so I can eat?" That's all you could say was you was hungry. It's okay. So then, we walk in, and then he shows me where the ball drops, and we get there. It's like a whole new culture. This man had on like this big ass, colorful ass suit. We saw this motherfucker wearing this Donald Trump ass costume, and I wanted to throw something at him. Then we saw. This girl took her quinceañera pictures. Like, she stopped traffic to take some quinceañera pictures. She
stopped traffic.
And I was like, wow.
Different parts of Times Square. She was just taking pictures.
Really?
I was like, oh, you bold.
Really? Because they can't drive down there either. So I took a couple pictures in front of some stuff. A statue. What else I did? What else did we do, Mark?
We took pictures, and then that's when there was a guy that came, photographer.
Yeah, go ahead.
So a photographer was like, come on. I take picture.
And then I said, how much? And he said, $125 for one and $150 for two. And I'm like, nah, we good. And he's like, all right, $125, but for you, $20. I say, that's how you know they be trying to jip people because, motherfucker, how you go $100 down because I told you no? Man.
So, we took several pictures
but
in
we
several different locations going towards his
computer to print out the pictures. Yeah. It came out pretty.
There was a couple of them that we liked, and there's a couple that was like, eh.
But see, Mark, the one we didn't buy, Mark was like, I was like, babe, take a picture of it on computer, take a picture. And then he hurried up and he was like, all right. So then the one we bought, it's beautiful. I'm going to post it later. If you follow me on social media, I'm going to post it later. So.
And I'll post the other one.
You can post the other one?
I'll post the other one later.
Okay. So then. By this time, we tired as fuck because we walking. We mind you, we walked over 10,000 steps every day since.
Pretty much.
Every day, pretty much. So mind you, we tired as fuck. So we like, babe, all right, it's time to go. So we go, start going to the train. Mark is tired, I could tell, because he looking out the window and shit, and he like. So then I was like, babe, ain't nothing open because it was late because everything literally closes at 11. They don't play in New York. Everything is closed at 11. You can't.
Except for certain places.
Except certain places. So White Castle was one of those places that was open. So I was like, let's go again. Maybe I can actually get my burger this time. Why the fuck did I do that? Because, well, first, mind you, person at the damn window was rude as fuck, and I was about to call corporate.
Why you gotta be so hard?
Because we were just basically saying we wanted a tea and a Sprite, and he was like, 2 teas? And we was like, no, a tea and a Sprite. He was like, why you gotta be so difficult? Bitch, we asked for a tea and a Sprite. How's that difficult? Anyway, why did I do that? Because we get to the house, we eat, we can't finish all of them, so I saved the rest for breakfast. I ain't never smelled nothing out of my ass like that before. His brother-in-law warned me. I was like, Mark, that is the worst fart I ever smelled. And he didn't smell it. And I was like, good, because you would be so mad right now. Then after I ate the burger.
Up, because they must. We're laying in bed the next morning. We eat. She farts a little bit. She's like, ooh, I can't. You don't smell that? I'm like,
And then I was like,
And then she got up off the bed
And I ran to
and
the
she's
bathroom.
like, she let some more out. She's like, Whatever's about to happen, don't go into this bathroom. After I'm done, don't go to the bathroom. I was like, bet, listen, this bed
and his
too comfortable.
brother-in-law warned me.
This bed too comfortable to get out.
Bro, I was like, why?
So,
And I got
now, mind you, this is Monday that we're speaking of because
Oh
Sunday.
yeah, Monday. So Monday
Sunday
was just
night,
like we try not to do too much because that's the day before we leave.
Yeah.
Which didn't happen, so we ended up doing stuff anyway.
So, we went to my mom's house.
Helped her with a couple things.
Yeah, a couple things.
And then she bought more food. His brother bought food for us, and then his mama bought food for us too.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up with 2 meals, which is great. So we had Greek food and we got Jamaican food again, but from a better place. So this Jamaican food, I had that motherfucking veggie patty.
On the way back home, and it's walking distance.
It was so good. I was like, oh my god. That plate was the biggest small I ever seen in my life. It's supposed to be a small plate. They stuffed that hole. They stuffed that hole. And I was like, bruh.
Yeah, so.
Great. I was like, oh my god.
So then, it was hard for me saying goodbye because I kept saying
he said
goodbye.
bye like 7-8 times. And I mean.
Because it's like, I guess because.
You don't know the next time you're going.
Because it's been like almost 4 years. Yeah. Like if I didn't go this past trip, this couple days ago, in August, it would have been 4 full years. So it was really like 3 and some change. So for me not knowing was the next time I'm going to see them,
it hurt him a little bit.
I was like, I didn't want to see him, but it's like, not go too deep into it, but it's just like, yeah, I didn't know when I was going to see him.
And then, like his nieces, they said bye to me. And one of them hugged me, and I was like, oh. Then the other one finally smiled, and I was like, oh, she likes me now. Well, it's like she gotta fill you out, which I get. It's a Taurus thing. I get it.
Yeah, she's a Taurus.
She gotta fill you out. We both Tauruses. Her birthday a day before mine. We gotta fill you out a little bit. And I was like, okay, everybody, likes me. That's cool. Then we go home. I mean, not home. We go back to the hotel. We watch. We watch a movie, Project X, which I've never seen before. So it was okay, I guess. It was. Then we just prepared ourselves. Like I got my stuff ready. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna fit everything because, of course, I bought more clothes, which I forgot to tell you about. I bought some clothes. I found some clothes.
Yeah.
Bought some shoes, and I felt so bad because Mark always be like, "Babe, you gotta spend money on yourself sometimes." And I felt so bad, but I was like, I need clothes. So I mean, and I was just like, how I'm gonna fit some clothes and some shoes in here. So it fit. I got everything in there, and I felt great. So this last day, let me tell you about this because I was pissed the fuck off. So we driving back. Mind you, we gotta take the thing back on full, the car, which is like he had to fill it up. Really on full, it was like $60.
Yeah,
pretty much $60 to fill it up because the gas was like almost $3. So then we going in fucking circles. Then we finally found it. Then we go take the runner back. We good. So we take the shuttle back to the terminal. Check the bags again, which I told y'all already. $70 more. We barely made it because my bag was good. My bag was 40 something, and his bag was over. So the lady was like, it's okay. Just transfer weight or throw it away, or you're going to have to pay $100 extra. Yeah. So I was like, nah, fuck that. So I said, Mark, give me some of your stuff. So he gave me like a bag of clothes, which was mine, and the tea. And when we did it, we both ended up having 49.5 pounds, and we barely made it. So then, they put the tag on the bag. We walk into the thing. Whatever. So we going through TSA again. And then I looked at the stuff online, so it's kind of my fault, but still kind of pissed me off. I have some like disinfectant spray. She was like, "Oh, you got an aerosol can. You gotta throw it away." So I was mad about that. Then she was like, "Oh, She got, and then the lady that was looking through the thing, she was like, "Oh yeah, pull her back. She got more stuff in there. She got to take out." I say another big one. I say, "No, this is a souvenir, and I'm not throwing it away." She's like, "What is this?" I say, "This is hairspray, and I'm putting it on my hair." And it wasn't even an aerosol can hairspray. It was like the bottle where you squirted like a thing. And she was like, "You got to pour it out because it got to be 3.5 ounces."
I was wondering, I'm in front of the line. I'm like, put myself.
I
I'm
was
like,
so fucking mad. So, bitch, you gonna pay me my $15 because that's how fucking much it costs. Damn it, I forgot to get some more. But anyway, bitch, I was mad. And then I had a full bottle of water. You either gonna have to drink it or throw it in the trash.
She was going through it.
Mark was like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Bro, are you fucking joking right now?" I was upset. I was highly upset.
That was her. That was her turn being upset.
I was mad. I was like, "Fuck y'all." See, this is what I'm talking about. So anyway, but it's my fault. I should have put it in my bag, like the big bag. Then they wouldn't have known it was there. But anyway, so we getting on the plane. This time, well, in between, I got Mark something from the airport to eat. Fucking $13 ass chicken wrap, and it was fucking nasty, and it wasn't seasoned. But anyway, then we waiting. So we get on the plane. They take it forever to board the plane. Why they gave this man a middle seat, and he's 6'5"? How? So I tried to switch the window better. He was by the window. Man, whole time legs just quenched.
My
up.
leg was like, I was praying not to catch cramp.
Bro,
I was praying not to.
It was sad.
And then the lady in front of me tried to lean back. I was like,
So I was low key kind of mad. Like, the plane was, first of all, they don't make planes for tall people. I told Mark that. I said, "Po baby," because and then I sat on the side of a lady. She's quiet, quiet white lady, whatever. So I kind of had to be like all up on Mark, and I was trying not to be, but we really had no choice.
Yeah.
So he was pissed this whole ride, which I would be too if I was him. So we got back on time. We got back a little early actually.
No. What got me was he said we're gonna be landing in 15 minutes,
and it was like
15 minutes ended up being half an hour.
Yeah.
So
we still was early because we were supposed to land at 3:39 and we landed at 3:30. So it was a little early, but
no, it was past that.
It was 3:30. Because remember, our clock finally changed. It was 3:30.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, I guess I'm still upset from that.
No, it was annoying. I'm not gonna lie. And then the lady on the side was like, "Do you play sports?"
So just mind you,
it was so cute. She looked cute, white lady.
My leg is hurting, and I'm like,
he was just trying to be nice, but he was really like, "Bro, I'm not."
I played in high school.
She was like, "Oh, I miss going to the games," because I guess her kids did. She's like, "My sons used to play, but now they live in Montana, and I'm visiting, And I'm like, oh, "Okay." She's like, "Do you guys live in Houston?" He was like, "Yeah." She was like, oh, "Okay."
It's my first time.
It's my first time here. So then we finally getting off, and I know Mark happy as fuck because his legs. So we get to the airport. My friend is picking me up from my friend Kendall. Our mutual friend Kendall is picking us up. We waiting for him, and then
talking and stuff like that. Just random conversation. Then he was like, "You hungry?"
Yeah. So
and then we was like, "Yeah, let's go."
He drove us to this place that by a house that we really like, and we got him some food. Just to say thank you. Gave him some gas money. That threw him off too, because he's like, food and money, this too much. I was like, we gotta thank you. It's thank you. We're appreciative people. So, but I guess and after that we just kind of was. Yesterday we was just like,
we ain't doing nothing.
Tired.
Doing nothing.
So today, all we did was put our clothes up. We were shooting a video, and that's it.
Yeah, because we would have shot this video earlier, but it was so much running around that we did.
Yeah.
So we apologize for the lateness.
As long as you still rock with us.
Yeah, because we dropped the last video last Wednesday, so we're gonna drop this video today, which is Wednesday.
Final thoughts about the trip. Well, we both gonna say our final thoughts.
Final thoughts for me. Because at first when we was going to do this video, I didn't know she wanted to talk about the process starting it, but it was so frustrating from the start.
Mm-hmm. So we almost feel like we wasn't going to go.
Yeah,
because I was over it.
Same time she was over it. But my final thoughts, I appreciated the laughter. I appreciated seeing some familiar faces. even for that short period of time, I really appreciated that. I didn't want to. I didn't want to go, but I know I had to go. And
Like leave.
yeah, because we had to go back to work in the morning, which I am.
Yeah, tomorrow. But
Over
we'd have to take a day off at least in the middle because people was like, "You going back to work tomorrow?" No, like I'm going to take one day off to regroup, resettle, recuperate, whatever.
So yeah, it wasn't a bad trip. It's just we wish, you know, if I wish I would have had more money so we could do stuff, and I wish we had more time. But I know it was such a short trip, such short notice that we had to,
Do what we could.
yeah,
Basically.
do what we could. So really, that's really my final thoughts of the whole trip. Pretty good. It was good, but the next one we're definitely going to make sure the next one's better.
My final thoughts. Mostly his thoughts. I still am glad I never lived there, but he getting mad. But it's okay. It's not bad. It's not horrible. People are rude though. But you know, it wasn't horrible. It really wasn't. I like the weather. I mean, it was like 50 something. That's pretty good to me. Like I don't like being hot, so. Everybody, his family was nice to me. You know, they made me feel welcome, like I belong with them. So I mean, can't really complain. His area is nice where he's from. You know, because he's from the suburbs, so he's don't know about the hood, anyways. But no, I'm just kidding.
You want to go to the hood?
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
But no, overall, it was a different world, but it was nice to get away from here for a little bit. You know, because I really haven't really been anywhere. So I feel like this is the first of many trips for us to do together. And yeah, I'm glad I got a chance to experience it with him.
So yeah, we'll let you know. We'll try to do better next time as far as filming.
Yeah, we have to get all our equipment, you guys. We're still semi beginner. I mean, we're not really beginners no more, but time's tough. I mean, we trying
Unexpected things.
things happen. We trying, you know. We gonna get it together eventually, y'all. Just thank you for being patient, you know.
Yeah, so we really appreciate you. If you made it this far, thank you for watching part 1, and this is part 2. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate you guys. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so whenever we do drop a video, you'll be the first to know when it's uploaded and ready to be watched. So let's say thank you. Have a great day and night, and peace.